Hi, this is Hez from Phoenix Rising. It's Hard Rock Hell 2012. I'm here with Pig Iron. Can I get you to introduce yourselves, please?
Hey, I'm Joe, I play drums.
And I'm Dan, I play guitar.
Right, so how have you found it here at this year's Hard Rock Hell?
We haven't actually been here that long actually today. We turned up, we had a quick look at the two stages, and then we've been doing interviews since, but it seems cool. The lineup this year is amazing. Mm-hmm. So I'm equally sad that I've missed a lot of bands. Yesterday, because we only got here today, and this afternoon. But then there's a lot of cool stuff on tonight, and then we play in the morning. So,
yeah. So as you say, you've got an early slot tomorrow. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, good man. 12 o'clock main stage. It's pretty good. It's just always nice to be playing on the main one, and it'll be the first time that we've done that as a band, and. Yeah, man, 12 o'clock. It's always been, this will be my first Hard Rock Hell with Pig on, and last time I saw those guys play was 2009, and it was 12 o'clock, but it was really busy, man. Like, everyone had got up and, was there to see it.
The idea that they're just doing, for the Sunday, the one stage, mm-hmm. I think that's a great idea, because Sunday is generally the last day, it is obviously the last day of the festival, but on the last day, that's when people tend to kind of, start to leave, and just to have everything focused in one room, I think is a really great idea. So hopefully people will get up and come and see us.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. So can I take you back to when the band formed and ask how it came about?
Yeah, that'll have to be
you, dude.
It was about 10, 11 years ago now, and Johnny and Hugh, our singer and bass player, had Johnny answered an ad in Stoner Rock section in a record shop. They got together and kind of jammed, and it didn't really work out with the people that were doing it. And I knew Hugh through work, and he said, "Well, I know a drummer." And then we, another friend of ours, our first guitarist, we just decided to get together, and it was just a reason to hang out, really. And we were like, well, we get to hang out, play some covers. That's how we started. We were just doing Motorhead, Sabbath, just a bunch of cool stuff that we all liked. Kiss, I always really wanted to do Kiss covers, and it was cool. And then we just started writing our own material, and it went from there. And we've gone through. Dan's our third guitar
player.
And
last.
And best, yeah. Third, last and best. So we've just been doing stuff in that time.
Yeah.
And Dan, how did you come to get involved with the band?
I've known these guys for a long time. I also play in a band called Sons of Merrick, and Hugh, who's the bass player for Pig Iron, we played gigs together, and then he essentially signed us to his label, and then he released an album of ours in 2009, and then we've always played loads of gigs together all over like Newcastle, London, Hastings, wherever, we always played gigs together. So when Ben left, who was the guitar player before me, I guess they had I think someone unfortunately died, and it was their wake, and they got asked to Pig Iron got asked to play this guy's wake. So I think with 4 days' notice, Hugh rang me up and just said, learn 6 songs and come and play with us. So did that, and then from that moment on, it just kind of worked, didn't it? It was like very organic sort of process.
We had one rehearsal for this, like I say, very unfortunate kind of wake, to run through the songs with Dan, and the rehearsal was awesome. And in that rehearsal, Dan came up with 2 new riffs, and we wrote 2 songs in that one rehearsal. We rehearsed the set we were going to play and wrote 2 new songs, and we kind of knew that something good was happening. So
just kind of, it's a risk of sounding cheesy when you're playing in bands and stuff, and sometimes you just get the feeling that it's right and it feels quite easy, and that's the feeling that I guess we all kind of got from it. So yeah, that's how it kind of came about.
Well, you've got a new album coming out. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. Came out last Monday.
Monday.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was actually this weekend.
No. Actually, a lot of people have thought that, but it's cool. It came out last Monday, and it was good. I mean, that was one of the reasons we wanted to get it out before Christmas, because and before Hard Rock Hell, because it felt like if we had a new album out, we had some new material, we're playing the main stage. It all seemed to kind of work, and it was a nice sort of lead up to having a break before Christmas. But yeah, the new album's, awesome. I think personally our best album yet. It worked having Dan in the band. Like I said, it's just been amazing. It's been such a kind of fresh start for the other guys in the band, me and the other guys in the band, and it's been amazing. So we all feel really happy.
Yeah, no, definitely. Everyone's in a sort of good place and everyone gets on. It's quite a cool place, it's quite a nice environment to be in, and I think quite a productive environment. I mean, already we've kind of got a couple of songs that we've been working on for another album, so like for Pig Iron 5, whatever it will be called. So keeping momentum, we'll just number them now. Just keep momentum going, and I think on this album, like Pig Iron have always had like light and shade, but I think that's probably played out even more on this album. There's a couple of acoustic tracks and instrumental track and one song, there's a saxophone section, and where one of Johnny's friends came in and played sax, and we've just taken things, and if we thought it would sound good, we've done it and not been scared to. Not that anyone's ever been scared to do it, but I think we've definitely taken it to more. It's always been light and dark, but maybe we've expanded on that a little bit more.
Right. Will you be playing many songs from the new album at the set tomorrow?
That's about 3.
Is it 3? I think it's 3.
It's the tie within Digging in the Well and Low Grade Man.
Oh no, Ain't Good Man Porno.
Ain't Good Man Porno. 4.
4 new songs.
There'll be 4 new songs.
Someone else asked us earlier, actually, like when you're given a 45-minute slot at a festival like this, and and we are essentially not an unknown band, but we're still, we still go, we're fairly underground and stuff. You kind of have to really think about the set you're going to play, and it was kind of tough because obviously we want to play the new material because it's new and it's exciting to us, but at the same time we realise that we kind of have to play some of the older material as well. But I think the set we've done has been pretty. It's
cool. It's kind of a mixed bag, isn't it? You've got a couple of new ones, and you've got like a couple of the old ones. I mean, obviously, I've been in the band for the last 2 years, but before that, this is like your 11th year together, isn't it? So there's the previous 3 albums to sort of draw upon in terms of a set. So I think it's quite a good mixture, really, of new and old.
Well, after 11 years doing this, what makes you keep doing it?
It's just. Do you know what? It's just fun, and we've always done everything ourselves. So, like Dan said before, Hugh, our bass player, like when we decided that we were going to be a band and we'd written an album's worth of material, and we said, well, why don't we record that album's worth of material? And we did it, and instead of wanting to try and get signed, Hugh started a label, and so our first 3 albums and our live album and an EP were all done by us on our own label. We got a distribution deal, but it was all done by us. We just, it's just always been fun and it's cool. I mean, this new album we've kind of signed to, again, it's another label Hugh set up that's now kind of backed by Cherry Red. But it's still essentially his imprint on that, and it's nice to have that kind of backing. But we still do. We don't have management. We don't have an agent. And sorry, to get back to the question, it's like that stuff sometimes can be stressful. But then when we get to play and when we get to hang out and stuff, it's just fun.
I mean, you guys have done, even before I was in the band, I mean, you guys have done some amazing things. I mean, like Bruce Dickinson came to see you guys, didn't he? And then he got up and did a Maida Vale session and did Space Trucking with you. So, I mean, how many bands can say Bruce Dickinson's got up and sang with them? And then years later, again, this before I was in the band, you guys opened up for Maiden at Hammersmith, didn't you? So you've supported Iron Maiden. Then, in the 2 years I've been here, we played the Bulldog Bash, opening for Status Quo, and then we played Bloodstock the day after, an acoustic set after Exodus. Yeah. And so, there are, and obviously today tomorrow we've got Hard Rock Hell main stage.
I mean, we're on. You look at the lineup for this weekend, and it's like, you know, some of the coolest bands that I've been into for 20, 30 years, and our name's in there, so you know it can't not be something cool and you know, and something that we want to do.
There's not many other things in life that would give you the opportunity to sort of play like I don't know, like for me personally, like one of my heroes when I was growing up was Rick Parfitt, and he watched our set from the side of the stage and then came up afterwards and like was said nice things and shook our hands and stuff. So there's very few things in life where you can achieve such things, and I think that's a nice vehicle to do that with. So you know, we would always keep going because it's nice to do that, and because that's what kind of, in a way, being a musician, that's what you do. You know, you don't do it for money, you do it because that's who you are, and if you don't do that, then that will make you unhappy. Yeah, totally, and that is it, and that's, you know, and for the fans, you know, I want to say that, you know, we sell a few records and we've got a few people who seem to like what we do, so that's cool. We do it for them. Yeah, we do it for the fans. We do it for them. and for Rick Parfitt. And for Rick Parfitt and ourselves. So yeah.
Well, we're getting to the end of 2012. This time next year, where do you want Pig Iron to be?
Keeping on trucking, man.
Yeah, I just think we've never, and like, you know, with your last question, you know, 11 years down, I mean, you know, we don't, it's not like every year we kind of go, it's got, or, you know, or every time we do anything we go, this is the one, this is the thing that's going to do it. I mean, we just keep getting together and writing and making music and making records and doing all that stuff that's quite hard work but fun. And so, I mean, if something comes along, I don't want to like jinx it and say that I want to just carry on a straight line for the rest of my life. But you know, if something cool comes along, awesome. But
yeah, we'll seize it and take it.
But at the same time, you know, we got, like I say, we got the album's just out. We're doing this, have a break for Christmas, and then we want to tour the country next year and then record a new album and have that out hopefully.
Festivals in the summer again.
Yeah, so festivals in the summer again, and then hopefully have a new album out about the same time next year. So it's kind of, you know, and if anything cool and big happens in between, then I'll take that.
Get back over to Europe would be good, because I remember you guys have played. You've done a couple of European tours, haven't you? Like with the live album in Sweden.
Yeah.
And I'd like to go over there and play there with you guys. So it'd be cool to, just keep doing and taking the opportunities that you're given and keep it rolling.
So just all those things that make us smile and make us want to carry on doing it. You know, that's. So next year, hopefully we'll all still be smiling.
More of the same.
More of the same, yeah. I was going to say that originally, more of the same, but I thought more of the same, and plus anything else awesome that comes with it.
Right, Hard Rock Hell always has a theme, so we always have a question related to it.
Go on.
This year it's Fistful of Rock. So I'm going to ask you to pick Cowboys or Indians.
Cowboy every time. Do you know what? Someone where I work, because you know we all have day jobs still as well. Someone where I work, for some reason, it's a girl. Her and her boyfriend woke up. Apparently, they told me this, and had a conversation one morning and said, "Do you know the one person who walks like a cowboy? It's Joe." And
there
apparently, I walk like a cowboy. And I was like, "Really? Do I walk weird? Have I got weird?" It's like, no.
It's the fact that you're always wearing spurs and leather chaps.
I've always got leather chaps. Well, that's what I was like. I was like, "Do I wear something funny?" And she said, "No, there's just a way that you walk." And she said, "It's not like a funny walk. It's not like the League of Funny Walks." She's just like, it's that sort of confident, like cowboy kind of thing.
Well, I think it'd have to be cowboy purely for the fact that I don't fancy wearing a loincloth with feathers.
You'd look so good.
Well, in that case, what would your cowboy names be?
Oh, what was your original band name?
That was Smudge Cockerel. That's not a very good cowboy name. Mine would be like Smoking Joe or something like that.
Smoking Joe. Mine would be Dangerous Dan. Obviously.
Very good. Desperate Dan. Sorry, that was
absolutely fine.
Well, on a final note, are there any messages you'd like to give the listeners? Any words for them?
Check out our album if you can, Pig Iron 4. Obviously, go to our Facebook, facebook.com/PigIronMC, and also www.pigiron.info is our website. Check out our album. If you like it, buy it, please. Amazon, HMV, download it from iTunes, yada, yada, yada. Steal it. No, don't steal it.
No, and as well, you know, because obviously for other bands in our situation or hoping to be in a situation where you get to play somewhere like this, is just
come out and see us play.
Well, come out and see us play, but keep doing it if you're doing it as well, because you know we're genuinely humbled to come and to be asked to come and play somewhere like this, and you know it can happen to.
If you keep working, man, something will happen. Don't give up, but don't think it will happen overnight. Something like that. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you for taking the time to talk to us, and good luck for your set tomorrow.
Thank you.
Very
Cheers.
much. Cheers.